Hi guys, we're back again with the Vape Invader. Today for review, we have a bit of an oldie. I think it's about a year old, but I did pick one of these up because I really like the look of them. I wanted to do a review. So I thought I'd fetch it to you guys. I thought some of you might appreciate this. I don't know if you've seen it or not. Some of you may have. And this is the ET Alien. Or ET Aliens. And it's coming for you. So, without further ado, let's get into it, guys. So, ignore the line on the front of the box. I did that myself when I was opening the package. Bit clumsy, I know. I have ET Aliens on the side, ETX2. I do believe they do an X3 for this one, guys. The X3, I think, solves a problem that I think I'm going to be able to show you in this, guys. But we'll get to that when we get to it. On the back, we have the colours. We do have the gold, which for me, for some reason, just looks a little bit cheap. I'm not sure why. And then we have the gunmetal, which is the one I have. There's black, silver, and white. The white looks like it needs painting. I do think I got the best one, the gunmetal, guys. I do think it looks nice. So, slide off that. You have a nice little logo there with the alien curled up. Always have to watch nothing jumps out and bites me in the face, guys. And there we go. Very nice looking one. It does come with this rubber sleeve already attached. So we'll just take that off. There we go. I do think she's a beauty. I really do. I think she's a very beautiful mod. I think the attention to detail is okay. It does definitely look like the alien. I'm not sure why they went to the bother of having this all rubberized in here, but it is all rubber. And then underneath you have a charging cable, which is a braided one. That is basically it, guys. Obviously you have the user manual, which was just here. And tells you all you need to know and all the good stuff, guys. It is a very simple one, this one, guys. It does have temperature control. I will show you when we have a little look, but it is a really simple device, guys, really simple. So, there's the mod, and this is the battery door. Now, I do know that people had a lot of issues with this battery door. And that is the reason why they fetched out the X3. And the EX3, I do believe, is a little bit more of the mech situation going on. Like this. I do believe it has one of those. So you can turn to take the battery out instead. I'm not sure if that's an upgrade or not. For me, I like this door, but it has been poorly done, guys. And I'll show you why. The issue where a lot of people were having... That is the battery door, guys, making that noise. It's not gonna, the battery's not gonna fall out. I will show you. We'll put a battery in. I think it's very well thought out how they did it to make it work, because it does look good. We'll put a battery in, guys. I do recommend you use the Samsung 25Rs. That's what I use. I also use the Sony VTC5As in my mechs. It's just my personal preference. I can't tell you that they're safe or they're not safe. We all know the risks that we take when we vape, but they are some of the better batteries on the market. If you're ever in doubt, make sure you ask questions and you talk to people, get yourself good batteries. Always check your battery wraps before you place a battery into your mod. I always check that there's no tear in the wrap. I always check that they've got the insulator on there. Just a little bit of battery safety, guys. Want to keep you all safe. Battery orientation is nicely displayed inside there, guys. We do have the minus and the positive. Obviously, it tells you that it's an 18650. Qualified 40 amp battery. Normally time replace of battery. I don't know any 40 amp batteries that are actually 40 amp batteries, guys. I might be wrong. If you do, put a comment in the description. I did buy some ones that were supposed to be 40 amp, but they just wasn't. Anyway, so we've got the battery in, guys. Close up the mod. It's not coming out, guys, it's not. But obviously if I don't do that, it isn't going to make that noise. But if it's in your hand and you're firing, again, that's not the fire button, guys. That is the battery. And I'll show you what the issue is, guys. Probably an easy fix. I would say that the easiest way of fixing it is you have a magnet. If it'll... Is it going to zoom in for you guys? We have a magnet there. And there is a magnet inside there. That magnet isn't flush, it's recessed inwards. And because of that, when that closes, the magnet's just not catching, guys. It's just a waste of time, that magnet being there. Now, if I was probably to take that magnet out and put something in the back of it, maybe a bit of filler, put the magnet back in, then I do believe that would hold nicely, guys. I do believe it would hold. But that is the issue. So, that is a massive con in my book, guys. But it can be rectified if you want it to. But if you're looking for a device to be perfect, or you're looking for something that doesn't have... Because I will probably find myself doing that purposely. Just to make the noise, because I'm one of these annoying people. Anyway, we'll move along from that, guys. We'll get into that when we do the pros and cons. So, 5 clicks on. If you can see that, guys, I think... Is it going to zoom in? Tell you what, guys. I'll try and do it this way. And I'll zoom in from there. There we go. So you can see it's come on, 5 clicks. Battery's not fully charged. You do have... 1 second, guys. I'm just going to look for something. There we go. This will do. If you do look here, you have your ohms. Obviously, it's not reading anything at the minute because there's no atomizer on there. Then you have your volts. You have your wattage. If you click this 3 times, guys, 1, 2, 3, you go into the temperature control, turn it up and down. We do have, it does round robin and change from Celsius to Fahrenheit, and it does move very quickly. I do like that, it does move very quickly. And it's already in at nickel. Sorry again about the kittens, guys, but they're constantly crying. Well, come on, zoom back in again. There we go, 1, 2, 3. And you'll see that's now changed to titanium. 1, 2, 3. Stainless steel, 1, 2, 3. Nichrome, 1, 2, 3. And there you are back in wattage, guys. That is basically it, guys. It's really, really simple. You have wattage up and down. 3 clicks takes you into all the menus. And then obviously the up and down. I have checked to see if there is any combinations with the other buttons, guys. It doesn't seem like there is. If I hold down the down button, if I hold down the fire button and then the down button, it still wattage goes down. I hold down the fire button and up. So I think it's just 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off, and 3 clicks to get into the menu, and then just 3 clicks every time when you're wanting to change from one thing to the other. Turn this back on, guys. Etaliens again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And back into wattage. You know I like to vape around 75 to 80 watts, guys. So before we do a vape, what we will do is we'll give it a little measure. And we will come back out of the close-up now. It is a spring-loaded 510. Very springy, in fact. It's very difficult to measure, guys, because it's got that funny helmet shape. But I'd say at its tallest point, it's about 106. Width, the widest point is probably near the base. It's about 30. The bit where you put your atomizer, that's where we're going to have the problems, guys. Because I would say this is designed for a 22. I am looking at ordering possibly a siren, which you will see the review on if I do. Just because I think I'm about running this as a mouth to lung. I want to put the siren on there in gunmetal. It should match this nicely. Yeah, so we'll look forward to that because that'll be a 22mm. I will show you what I mean, guys. I'll grab a couple of things down for you to look at. This is the Haku. I haven't reviewed that yet, guys. I don't think I will because it's just it's another SXK clone, very similar to the Narca. So we don't really need to review it again. We'll get the drop down. We'll get something taller as well. We'll get the Pharaoh RDA as well. So we'll get the Pharaoh RDA. I don't know about you guys, but I think that looks quite silly. When you turn it down, you can see there's quite some severe overhang on the sides. Obviously, because of that helmet shape, you can see that there's like a gap underneath. Because obviously this is shaped like the head of the alien. So yeah, I think it looks silly, guys. But everyone, each to their own, each to their own. I know Mrs. Vader, she likes to drop on this. She likes to look at the drop. I personally don't. I think it still looks silly. I mean, black on black, it's not bad, but obviously you see the silver. Again, you've got the gap. And just to show you what I mean, guys, I do think a 22 is the best way to go. This is Sorry about that, guys. I think my camera ran out of power as usual. I wasn't paying attention to the time. As I said, we just screwed the Haku on. This is a 22, and if you look, it's nice and flush. It's lovely on there. So I would say this is designed for a 22. That possibly could be a con for you guys as well. So, I'll give you my thoughts and feelings. I'll just put these back up here, guys, before I forget. And then I'll give you my pros and cons and whether I would recommend you go and buy this. Right, guys, so I'm doing it again with the guys all the time. I will probably put this back on there just to keep that door, well, the door stays closed anyway, but it might just stop me fiddling a little bit. It is nice that they put the texture and the look and everything on there as well. Right, pros and cons, guys. For me, massive pro. It's a nice throwback from a really good movie from when we were kids. Well, some of us anyway. With Sigourney Weaver. If you haven't seen it and you're one of the younger ones, please go check out the Alien movies. They are absolutely legendary. We do have a charge port under here as well. Just thought I'd mention that, guys. I do believe this is for charging only, not for firmware. I hate it when mods have a charge underneath, but we'll say that for the cons. Right, let's get into it, guys. The look of it is a pro. Pro. We are going to put the drop back on here. No, I won't. I'll put the Haku on here because it is juiced up and wicked up. And I'm going to give it a vape. See how well it hits. It hits well, guys, and there's no real delay either. It's no Voopoo, but it's close. It fires pretty well. It must have a good chip in there. It's probably just a standard chip, but it fires well, guys. So that's another pro for me. The firing is really good on it. The look of it's good. I do like how it looks. We did mention that. I think that's about it, guys. I mean, it does look good, and it fires well. That's your pros. Cons. That battery door is disgusting. That should be sorted out. I mean, they did obviously make another one, and when they did, they changed it to have the little key in the bottom, but I don't particularly like them. I think this system would have been good if it were implemented correctly. It just needs that magnet sorting out. I probably will see if I can do that or get someone to do it for me. Have that magnet just lowered down a little bit, and then I think it'd be great because I think it will grab. I think it's a con that the charger's on the bottom, so you can't vape it while it's charging, and you must charge it laid down or hanging over the edge of your desk like that, and then charge from underneath. I'll show you where you can see because you want it in there, guys. Or you could have it like that and then charge underneath, but then you've got the, you know, it could fall. It is a nice hefty mod. It is heavy in the hand, which I do like, but some of you might not, so that might be a con. The screen, oh, another pro for you there, guys. The screen's good. The screen's nice and bright. It does look okay outside. But the cons, yeah, the battery door, the charger on the bottom. The fact you can't fit anything bigger than a 22 on here without it looking absolutely ridiculous. Would I go and recommend you to go and buy this, guys? Probably not. I wouldn't recommend anybody to buy this unless they're wanting a showpiece. Something to sit on your shelf, something to talk about. You know, people are going to want to look at it, want to hold it. When people see it, they're going to want to ask questions. It looks like the Alien. It is something that people are going to want to look at. But that's about as far as it goes, guys. Because to look at, yes, people are going to want to look at it. But other than that, I wouldn't recommend it. Simply because the battery door is absolutely pants, guys. It's wank. They need to sort that out. The magnet needs sorting out. The charging port on the bottom, that's a big con for me. And just the fact you can't put anything bigger than a 22, what are you going to put on here, guys? I'm going to have a re-look because I was going to put the soaring on there. Not the soaring, the siren, sorry. I'm going to have to look at the siren and see if it will fit on here. If it is a 22, I'll be ordering that in gunmetal. If not, I'm back searching, guys. If you do have any recommendations for a mouth to lung in a 22 milliliter, 22 mil, that's what I'm looking for. So yeah, that about wraps that up, guys. I wouldn't recommend you go out and buy this unless you just want a showpiece. I will put a link in the description where you can go and pick one of these up. They do them in all the colours that we showed before. Obviously I don't have to throw a picture up, guys, because you've already seen them on the back of here. They do all those nice colours. The white might be for some people, but I just don't know what you're going to get to match that. There's very few out there that are white. The silver, none of your Atties are really going to match with it because it's not shiny silver, stainless silver. The black, maybe if I got the black, the drop might not look so bad on there. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't, because it's more of a matte black. The gold, for me, looks tacky. It might not, you know, some people might like that look. For me, this is probably the one to buy. It's the one that's going to most look like the Alien because of the shine to it and because of just the way that it looks. It is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, but you can't really tell that much. but it does pick them up. But obviously once you put this on, guys, no one's going to see it. But then that kind of defeats the object of the showpiece. But once you put it on, obviously it still retains that look of the Alien, but this looks more of a flat colour. So, all in all, guys, I think this is one I really can't recommend to you. If you want to go try and pick it up, you want to try it out, there'll be a link in the description. As always, I have been the Vape Invader. Stay off them stinkies and join the vape side. See you on the next one. Oh,